You speak English, but something feels off. You know the words, the grammar, the sentences, but when you talk, it just doesn't sound natural. People understand you, but they feel you're a learner. And deep down, you feel it too. You pause too long. You translate in your head. You sound polite, but a little robotic. Sometimes you say a sentence and then you think, wait, do native speakers even say it like that? It's frustrating, right? Because you've worked so hard to learn this language. You've memorized words, practiced grammar, watched shows, even listened to podcasts, but still, your English feels like a foreign language, not like you. And here's the truth most teachers don't tell you. Speaking naturally in English isn't about learning more grammar rules or more fancy vocabulary. It's about learning how to feel the rhythm of English, how to think, speak, and react like a native speaker does without overthinking. But don't worry, today we're going to fix that. Because by the end of this story, you'll understand why your English sounds textbook and how to start sounding natural, confident, and real. Before we start, just a quick note. This channel isn't just about learning English, it's about living it. Here, we improve our English through real-life stories, stories that inspire, teach, and help you think in English. So if you want to grow your English in a fun and meaningful way, make sure you subscribe. Now, let's begin. Let's imagine this. You're walking down a busy street in London. You stop a local and ask for directions. "Excuse me, could you please tell me where is the nearest train station?" The man smiles politely and says, "Oh, sure. The station's just down the road, mate." You say, "Thank you very much." He nods. "No worries." You walk away, and then you start thinking, why did he say, "no worries"? I said thank you, not sorry. And also, did I sound too formal? This is the first clue. When your English sounds too perfect, it doesn't sound natural. Native speakers rarely speak in complete, grammatically perfect sentences. They use short phrases, fillers, and contractions. They don't say, "Could you please tell me where is the nearest train station?" They say, "Hey, do you know where the station is?" Simple, smooth, direct.
That's step one. Drop the perfection. You see, many English learners are taught to sound correct, but correctness isn't naturalness. Native speakers break grammar rules all the time, but they do it naturally. When you chase perfection, you block fluency. You start thinking about grammar instead of connecting your thoughts. It's like trying to dance while reading the instructions. You'll never find the rhythm. So here's what you can do. Next time you speak, focus on flow instead of perfection. Let the words move. Say them like you would in your own language, with feeling, not fear. Step 2. Listen like a detective. You can't sound natural if you don't hear how natural English sounds. Most learners listen to English to understand words, but fluent speakers listen to patterns, the rhythm, the tone, the melody. Have you ever noticed how native speakers connect words? They don't say, "What are you doing?" They say, "What you doing?" They don't say, "I am going to." They say, "I'm gonna." You won't find these in grammar books, but this is how people actually speak. To start noticing this, you need to train your ear. Watch shows or YouTube videos with subtitles first, then watch again without them. Don't just focus on the words, focus on the music of the sentence. Is the voice going up or down? Are words connected or cut short? This rhythm is what makes your English sound alive. When you listen like a detective, you'll begin to feel English, not just understand it.
Step 3. Shadowing. The secret of fluent people. Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and repeating immediately, trying to match their tone, rhythm, and energy, not word by word, but sound by sound. It's like singing along to your favorite song. At first, it feels weird. You'll stumble. You'll lag behind. But over time, you'll start to copy the flow naturally. Your mouth muscles learn the rhythm. Your voice learns the melody. You begin to sound more like them. You can do this with podcasts, short YouTube clips, even movie scenes. Pick something short, 30 seconds to 1 minute. Play, pause, repeat, mimic. Don't just copy words, copy emotion. Because sounding natural isn't just about pronunciation, it's about vibe. Step 4. Stop translating in your head. This is a huge one. Translation kills natural speech. When you think in your language first, your sentences come out stiff, slow, and unnatural. For example, in your native language, you might say, "I very like this movie." But in English, we say, "I really like this movie." Small difference, huge impact. The key to stop translating is to think in chunks, small pieces of language that go together, like kind of, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, by the way. These are not just random phrases, they are the glue of natural English. They make your speech smooth, like native speakers. Try this. Instead of learning one word, learn a short phrase that includes it. Don't learn decision. Learn make a decision. Don't learn interested. Learn interested in. When you think in phrases, you stop building sentences from scratch. You just pull them out, ready to use.
Step 5. Learn how natives really talk. And no, that doesn't mean learning slang from TikTok. It means understanding the small words that make speech feel human. For example, when a native speaker says, "Well, it's kind of hard to explain," these words don't add information, but they add naturalness. They fill the gaps, show hesitation, emotion, personality. You can start adding simple fillers like, "Well, actually, I guess." To be honest, basically, try using 1 or 2 of these next time you talk. You'll sound more real and less like a textbook. Just don't overdo it. Step 6. Confidence, the invisible key. You might speak perfect English, but if you sound scared, your speech will never sound natural. Naturalness comes from ease, from comfort, from believing that what you say matters. Think of it like acting. When actors play a role, they don't just read the lines, they become the character. When you speak English, don't be a student, be a speaker. Take the space, use your voice, laugh when you make mistakes, smile when you forget a word. That confidence, that realness is what makes you sound natural. People won't remember your grammar, they'll remember your energy. And here's the magic. When you relax, your speech flows. When you stop fearing mistakes, your brain finally lets go of translation and starts creating real English.
Step 7. Connect emotion to words. English isn't just logic, it's feeling. If you say, "I'm fine, thank you," with no emotion, it sounds robotic. But if you say, "I'm great, thanks," with a little spark, suddenly it feels alive. Every word you say has emotion hidden inside it. Find it. Practice speaking with meaning, not just accuracy. Step 8. Immerse yourself in real English daily. You can't sound natural if English is something you study. You have to live in it. Listen to podcasts in the background. Read short articles or stories before bed. Follow English-speaking creators online. Change your phone to English. Surround yourself. Your brain is a sponge. The more English it hears, the more it copies. You'll start to pick up expressions, tone, even humor without even trying. And one day, you'll say something and realize, wait, that sounded native. That's the moment it clicks. Step 9. Record yourself. I know it sounds scary, but this one is gold. When you record your voice and listen back, you start hearing what others hear. You'll notice your tone, speed, pronunciation, all the little details. It's not about judging yourself, it's about awareness. Do this once a week. Talk about your day for 2 minutes, then listen. You'll be shocked at how fast you improve.
Step 10. Make English part of your identity. The reason natives sound natural is because English is part of who they are. For you, it can be too. Start thinking, I'm not learning English, I'm living in English. This small mindset shift changes everything. You'll stop chasing perfection. You'll start chasing connection. Let me tell you a short story. A few years ago, I met a guy named Lucas. He was from Brazil, living in New York. His grammar wasn't perfect and his accent was strong, but people loved talking to him. Why? Because he sounded real. He laughed, used expressions like, you know what I mean? And wasn't afraid to make mistakes. He connected. And that's what sounding natural is all about. Connection, not perfection. After 6 months, Lucas didn't just sound fluent, he was fluent. Because fluency isn't how many words you know, it's how easily you can use them to connect. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, I want you to do 3 things. 1. Shadow your favorite YouTuber or actor for 5 minutes a day. 2. Stop translating in your head. Speak in chunks. 3. Add 1 natural expression each day, like, you know, actually, or to be honest. Do this and your English will transform, not just in sound, but in feeling. So let's recap. To sound natural in English, you need to stop chasing perfection and start chasing flow. Listen like a detective. Shadow the rhythm. Stop translating. Use chunks and fillers. Speak with confidence. Connect emotion. Immerse yourself. Record yourself. And make English part of your life. Natural English isn't something you learn once. It's something you grow into. Step by step, word by word, conversation by conversation. And one day, without realizing it, you'll wake up and say, wait, I don't sound like a learner anymore. I sound like me. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe. Here, we learn English not from textbooks, but from real stories that inspire and teach. So hit subscribe and keep growing your English, one story at a time.